वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं शशिधरं वन्दे वसूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवन्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे भक्तजन आश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्. Friends, we have been repeatedly told about the 4 streams of yoga. We know there is Raja Yoga, Bhakti, Jnana, Karma. And the last is total surrender, Prapatti Yoga, Sharanagati Yoga, Ishvara Pranidhana, Samadhi, Super Samadhi, identification with the God, merging with the ultimate realization of the self, Brahma Nirvana. These are the 5 stages. The last is merging with the infinite. The first is the foundation. And that foundation, that the very basic factor is Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is royal, kingly, princely, determination, willpower, firmness, strength of mind, sharpness of the brain, and total confidence in ourselves, Atma-VYASA. We believe in ourselves. Sri Swami Vivekananda is a man of Raja Yoga temperament. He is of very firm will. In our mythology, we find characters like Markandeya, a boy of 16. He is destined. He is fated. It is written on his forehead that he should die at the age of 16. When he was coming to the age of 16th completion, his mother was gloomy, father was sorrowful. They both were dull. The boy looked at the parents. Ma, what is wrong with you? What happened? My boy, you are going to die. How do you know? It is written on your forehead. Fate, destiny, vidhi. You are born to die and you are going to die few days later. And the response, reaction to what these people said is, when Shiva is in me, what can Yama do to me? When there is faith in myself, when I have confidence in myself, what can fate do to me? And that is determination, and that determination is Raja Yoga. In any walk of life, in any field of study, in any area of activity, what is it that comes to our rescue? It is our willpower. It is our strength of mind. It is our firmness. It is our determination. It is our Atma-VYASA. Anywhere, young boys and girls, they fall in love. It is just temporary, transient. Add firmness to it, add the confidence to it, it becomes noble, it becomes grand. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. Love is not love which changes when there is a better person. You look at a girl, oh beautiful, you fall in love. When you turn this side, there is a more beautiful girl. No, this we don't want this. And next, fickle-minded, oscillating, undecided. You are unable to fix your mind Satyavan and Savitri. Savitri fell in love with Satyavan. And the astrologer came to see Narada Maharshi. He took the horoscope of Satyavan. He took the horoscope of Savitri. My dear girl, if you marry this man, he will die 1 year after death. Father persuaded the daughter, please don't marry that fellow. All the astrologers said, no, you should not marry. If you marry, you become a widow. I shall see how I become a widow. Determined she was. Her love was strong. Her willpower was so strong that she did not change her opinion. I shall marry him. I shall teach that Yama a lesson. 16-year-old girl Savitri. Determination. Willpower. Raj Yoga. You find Dhruva, another person of great determination. He was humiliated, insulted by his stepmother. He looked at her and mother told, my son, Anyatha Sharanasthittvameva Sharanam Mama. Lord Narayana is our only refuge. Go. He went. He was initiated into divinity, Narayana Upadesha by Narada Maharshi. On a single foot, he stood 7 days. He was able to get Bhagavad Sakshatkara, determination, a boy of small age. Parvati Devi went to Mount Kailas, fell in love with Lord Shiva. She wanted to marry him. She dressed herself most beautifully. She adorned herself with all the ornaments. Brahma said, I shall send Vasanta along with you. The entire land was full with the fragrance of various flowers. And Manmatha accompanied Parvati Devi to dart his arrow of flowers to shape the mind of Lord Shiva. Shiva was in firm foundation of tapasya, willpower. Nobody can shake him. When Manmatha shot his arrow, he had just a small vibration, opened the third eye, reduced Manmatha to ashes. Vasanta was burned, and again he sat in meditation, firmness. Determination in mind, meditation. And Parvati thought, hey, this is not the way to win the love of Shiva. She came back to the southernmost tip of this country. She gave up the luxury. She removed all her ornaments. She put on the saffron robes or as country clothes. And then on a single foot, she stood on that rock at Kanyakumari. Even today, we find the right foot of that great goddess doing tapasya with determination. The Lord food denied her entry. The man who reduced Manmatha to ashes came down because of the willpower of Parvati. He came all the way. My dear lady, I am ready to wed you. Nothing is impossible to a man or woman of willpower. And that willpower is Raja Yoga. It's also called Hatha Yoga. In my entire life, I have never used in a long time this. It's not impossible. When you go to bed at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, give an auto suggestion to the mind. Wake up at 4 o'clock, wake up at 4 o'clock, wake up at 4 o'clock. Exactly at 4 o'clock you can wake up. Don't look at the girls, don't look at the girls, don't look at the girls. You will never look at the girls. Don't look at the boy, don't look at the boy with a foul intention. You will never look at Ananya Bhakti. Sri Krishna speaks of Ananya Bhakti, no Anya, no other person, only one. The entire character of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu is willpower. Ekapatni Vrata, only one woman. Ekiyai word, only one word he speaks, and only one arrow he uses. That is the strength of his willpower. His wife is equally powerful, strong willpower. She wanted to accompany her husband. Sri Rama was going to the forest as per the wish of the parents. And then Sita went, I shall also come with you. Rama said, no, I am not going to a cinema, I am not going to a circus, please stay here in the forest. There will be lions pounce upon you. There may be a fire to break. There may be a cyclone, you will be in danger, you will put me in difficulties, please don't come. Sita said no. And at one particular point, she said, okay, my dear Ram, you say no, 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 no. You are not at fault, my father is a fool. Why? My father did not estimate you properly. Looking at your wonderful personality, Ajan Bahum Aravindalayaksham Ramam Nisachara Vinashakaram. He thought that you are powerful because you have lifted the Shivadanas. He thought that you are a man of vitality. He thought that you are a manly person. He thought that you are a killer of the Rakshasas. Now only I understand that you are not at all a man. Why? Striya Purusha Vigraha. You look like a man, but you are really a woman. Sri Ram smiled, come on. Willpower. However may be the temptation, whatever may be the threat, she did not shake her willpower. That is Sita Devi. You read the characters, Mahatma Gandhi, South Africa, he revolted, he destroyed the circulars issued by the government then, by the British government, and he was burning. The police people were giving him blow after blow on the fingers, on the wrist. He was throwing the papers, burning them, and his fingers were swollen. Blow after blow. He did not shake. Undecided, he was never. Determined, he was always, ever. And that was Gandhiji's personality. In any field, whether it's political science, or the academic science, or the family science, what is it that comes to our rescue? What is it that gives us strength? Willpower. Sri Krishna's willpower. Patanjali's willpower. A yogi's willpower. It is Himalayan. And that's why our country is known for the greatest willpower it has depicted. Our yogis are unshaken. Our children are unshaken. Our love is unshaken. Our service activity is unshaken. We are determined. Even for the small thing. Never go to an astrologer. You can be the maker of your destiny. A small episode. I was a boy of small years. 8th standard or so I was studying. From the school I was going home. It was a shanty day and there was a street parent astrologer. He was predicting the future of the boys. 5 pies we have to pay. I paid 5 pies and tell me what is going to be my lot. He looked at me and what standard are you studying? 8th, I said. And the astrologer said, that the peacock master said, that the parrot master, you will fail this year. Ordinary boys would feel unhappy. I shall see how I fail at the age of 10 or 12. Give me your address. If I pass, will you give me 1,000 rupees? If I fail, I will give you 1,000 rupees. Determination. Even from the small age, let us not bring our children up in weakness, in cowardice, in timidity. Teach them the strength of willpower, they become IAS people. They become leaders, they become lions. Swami Vivekananda roared like a lion because of the willpower he was given, injection after injection by Mother Bhuvaneshwari Devi. We used to play games in my childhood. And we hold our hands, tighten our lips, and the game is make me laugh, impossible. However much they make jokes, we never laugh. You tickle me, no, nothing doing. Determined, sit like a rock. Be firm like Himalayas, and that is Raja Yoga. Dhruva stayed like that. In Mahabharata, we find that mountain of willpower, embodiment of willpower, strength and self-confidence. Bhishma. Bhishma the terrible. Bhishma the determined. Bhishma the firm person. Bhishma the strength of mind. His father Shantanu fell in love with a girl. Bhishma, as Devabrata, went to the girl's father. It seems my father wants your daughter, please give her in marriage to me, my father. And the father said, my boy, I will give my daughter, but how about the property? You are already your father's eldest son. If my daughter is given to your father in marriage, my daughter's children won't get the property. Then Bhishma says, I don't have a claim on the property. I shall see to it. My stepmother's children will get the property. Kingdom, they will be the heirs. And Satyavati's father said, you may give it up, but how about your children? Oh, you no love for my father. You marry my father for the sake of property. How many young girls today? Give me my share. Give me my money. Take me to America. We are determined, not in love. We are determined only in monetary benefit. Satyavati's father, he wanted property. He wanted kingdom, not the love of Shantanu. Bhishma, the man of determination. Bhishma, the man of filial love, affection to his father. He said, you will get the kingdom, I shall not marry. The moment he decided and proclaimed to the public that he will remain a brahmachari throughout the Naistika brahmachari, he will observe gods were shaken. There was a rain of flowers, pratigya, determination, fixation of the goal, firmness of the mind, strength of the willpower, everything you can find in Bhishma. Are we determined to become yogis? Are we determined to become IAS? Are we determined to marry a particular girl and a particular boy? We move. We are undecided. Even in our career, a girl, this boy's nose is no good, that boy's eyes are no good. We go on postponing. The marriage, at the age of 40, any idiot is enough. Same is the case with the boy, and it's a dirty job. It's a dirty work. It is nonsense. And by the time he becomes 40, anywhere a pune's post is enough. We reconcile. That determination is the strength and backbone of all yogas. It is the foundation. That's why Patanjali, you have Yama. Determination. Niyama, principle. Yama and Niyama are the disciplined way of the principle which you hold on. This Bhishma, because of his determination throughout, he maintained that. Unfortunately, his brothers could not get alliances. He proceeded to Kashiraj. He had 3 daughters, Amba, Ambika, Ambalika. He brought them by force and he wanted them to get married to his brother. And Amba said, I have already fallen in love with a king, Shalva Prabhu. Bhishma looked at her, sent her. And that Salvaraj said, no, I won't marry you. She came back and she said, Mr. Bhishma, the chosen lover refused to marry you, marry me. Is it love? Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds. That fellow rejected, therefore you marry me. Satyavati said, Bhishma, please marry her, nothing to do. Determination. When you sit in meditation, Swami Vivekananda and Narendranath in the park, he was in meditation. The pastime of Vivekananda was to sit in meditation. All the other brothers, men, friends, they were all sitting. They were all running away the moment they spotted out a snake. The snake came, climbed up, crawled on the shoulders, came down, crawled on the lap, and it went. Vivekananda remained firm. Bhishma remained firm, strong. When you take a decision, how many people are there to obstruct? Temptations, threats. Either they tempt you or they threaten you. When you want to marry a girl, there are temptations and threats. When you want to prepare for the IAS examination, there are threats and temptations. When you want to come to Maitrimilan exactly at 7 o'clock, there are temptations and threats. Body itself does not permit. Having come to Prashanti, the one thing which we have to learn is to be firm, to be confident about ourselves, to be time-bound, to be decided. I will, I shall not, I will do it. Those who are acquainted with grammar will know the difference between will and shall. I will do it, I do it. And that is the basis of Karma Yoga. I serve, come what may. Bhakti Yoga, I love, come what may. Jnana Yoga, I know the truth, come what may. I surrender myself at the feet of the Almighty, Markandeya, and that is willpower. For the Prapanti Yoga, the basis is Raja Yoga. For Karma Yoga, the basis is Raja Yoga. For Bhakti Yoga, the basis is Raja Yoga. For Jnana Yoga, also the basis is Raja Yoga. Adi Shankara, with all his willpower, decided to become a sannyasi, and he succeeded. He lived with the death. He lived with the eventualities. Never did he shake. Just for the sake of coming and going, let us not come to Prashanti. Prashanti is a place of willpower. Prashanti is a place of yogic strength. Prashanti is a place of permanent yogic fragrance. This soil is the soil where great rishis did tapasya. Having come here, let us become masters of our life. Not only life, death, Ichcha Mrityu. Bhishma is so unshaken. Why the country is going to dogs? Because we are tempted. Come what may, I shall not be corrupt. I don't accept your bribe. I will not give you aparigraha, willpower. Asteya, willpower. Brahmacharya, willpower. Satya, willpower. Everywhere, the entire foundation is willpower, Raja Yoga. Patanjali gives a stress to it. The entire first chapter is dedicated to the willpower. It is Raja Yoga. Hatha Yoga is for this. Other schools of thought, they are almost similar. Let us try to strengthen our willpower. Having come to Prashanti, we might have come as cotton. We shall go back as rocks, unshaken. Your wives must be surprised to see a different personality. Himalayan mountain has come back. Your wives must be surprised to see you. Your husbands must be surprised to see you. A changed person in discipline, in willpower, in niyama, in vrata, in strength of mind, and in your firmness. Having come to Prashanti, let us be decided to be peaceful. Let us continue to be ever smiling, come what may. Sri Krishna Paramatma is Yogeshwara, Lord Krishna, a person of Raja Yoga nature. He is very much determined. Let us meditate on that great Yogeshwara Sri Krishna.